Good morning, it's Saturday the 5th of April 2025 and you're watching the Geordie Groundhopper, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Today I'm here in Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, to watch Edinburgh FC, Edinburgh's third club, take on Clyde FC in Scottish League 2, that is the fourth tier of Scottish football. All will be explained when I get to North Queensferry, as I'm doing some tourism, looking at the Forth Bridge and the crossing over at North Queensferry. But in the meantime, if you do go to enjoy the video, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and enjoy. Okay, just arrived here at North Queensferry station, about a 15-20 minute train ride from Edinburgh. I will be back in the city centre later on for some more, footage, tourism, grabbing some dinner before heading over to Meadowbank to check out the ground itself and to take in what hopes to be a good game of football in Scottish League 2. I'm here just to talk about the fixture itself, Edinburgh City versus Clyde, looking at the league table, starting off with the hosts, Edinburgh FC. They currently find themselves in third place, joint third with Elgin City on 49 points. They do trail top of the league, Peterhead, by 8 points. So this afternoon is a must win for Edinburgh FC if they have any chance of winning the league and getting promoted back to League One. They were relegated from League One last season, but they've bounced back in style, getting results, and the confidence looks like it's back. However, they did lose last week, so they'll be looking to try and get that victory to start up another run between now and what's remaining of the season. And it won't be easy because they're playing up against the Clyde side, who currently find themselves in 8th place on 36 points. They're not quite mathematically safe yet. Bodyrig are bottom of the league. They've had a points deduction, but anything's possible. Clyde did win their last game, so they'll be looking to try and make it 2 wins in a row. And if they could do that, then they look all but safe for another season. But we'll see how it all unfolds this afternoon. Anyway, let's get along to the Forth Bridge and let's check it all out, and also the Queensferry crossing. So just walking down from the station and I've arrived. Look at this. I'm going to spin the camera around. Wow, that's all I can say. That is the Forth Bridge. The construction began in 1882 and was officially opened in 1890. That is some fantastic civil engineering right there. Trains pass there every day. It's just fantastic. So that's going back towards Queensferry, and then that way heading back south towards Edinburgh. Not only that, you have the Queensferry crossing, which was opened in 2017. That is unbelievable. This is a spectacular view, and here's some information as well. Feel free to stop it at any time. I mean, just look at this. The calm waters. Scotland is a beautiful country, and I'm so proud to be bringing the tourism to this channel as well as the football. So just continuing along, if you've been watching my channel a long time, you would have noticed that I've crossed over the Forth Bridge many times to the likes of Fife, to Glasgow, and I've never had a real chance to see the bridge, you know, in person from below. And just look at this. Look how close I am. This is absolutely amazing. Like, I can't believe like what I'm looking at. Like, Scotland really does deliver when it comes to your structure and pride. And there's a crossing even further along. Wow. And just over there you can see, you know, the likes of Edinburgh. Okay, full time from Meadowbank. It finished Edinburgh City 2, Clyde 1. I'm currently back home 3 hours after the full time whistle went. I decided not to do it at Meadowbank, but to get straight back to Edinburgh Waverley to catch me 5:57 train back to Newcastle because I didn't want to miss it. And on reflections of my time at Edinburgh City FC, Meadowbank, my opinions at Meadowbank, it's all right. It could do with some improvements. I don't know if Edinburgh City own that stadium, the facility, or if they're just renting it out. I'm not too sure. I don't go there every other week. I'm just there as a groundhopper. But it's got Gateshead Stadium vibes where you're just not close to the action. You cannot really get your points across in terms of a supporter because you're a million miles away. And your view isn't always the best, as you would have seen in the footage. Now, before the game, like the club shop was closed. I don't know if that's just for selected matches. I couldn't pick up a pin badge. I'm not going to totally fault the club on that because it can happen. In terms of, what to do on match day, it didn't seem like a lot to do. Again, it all depends on the club and what options they have. And I do kind of feel sorry for the Edinburgh City fans if that is the case. If they don't have that ground to own and they can't do much, in terms of what they want to do with their fan base to get them engaged more with the club. But I'm sure over time they'll try and they'll make things better. Now, in terms of the match, Edinburgh City, come away with the 3 points, but I think they're very fortunate in terms of what I watched in the 90 minutes. It ended with 3 goals, but it could easily have been so much more. Clyde were very unlucky. They could have snatched a draw and they probably would have deserved it. And they gave their best, on the afternoon, but it just wasn't to be. Even with 10 men, I thought Clyde, were still in the match and they were still causing problems to that Edinburgh City defence. There was, like I say, plenty of goals. The first half, I'd say it belonged to Edinburgh City. They had the chances. They took one of them and they found the back of the net from a free kick. And the defence for Clyde were at 6s and 7s, couldn't deal with it, and they managed to find the back of the net. Clyde were having their chances but just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, and it was 1-0 to Edinburgh City at half time, but there was plenty more goals in the second half. Edinburgh City started well, and then they managed to grab a second goal on the counter-attack, put it beyond the keeper, 2-0 to Edinburgh City, but they couldn't make a count when they had a chance to go 3-0 up with a penalty, which they hit the crossbar with. Again, unlucky for Edinburgh City. That would have put the game beyond Clyde, but there was a lifeline there for them. They took it. They managed to muster a free kick. It was a really good free kick, ball into the top left-hand corner. The keeper for Edinburgh had no chance. He wasn't really getting anywhere near it. And from there, Clyde were given an opportunity to equalise in the match. The referee gave a penalty for a foul, whether it was, whether it wasn't, the referee made the call, and Clyde had the chance to make it 2-2. The player stepped up and unfortunately missed it. The Edinburgh City goalkeeper made a fantastic save onto the post and managed to get the ball clear. And then as Clyde were trying to equalise again, and Edinburgh City were also trying their best to take the game away from Clyde, Clyde went down to 10 men for a red card challenge. Whether it was or whether it wasn't, the referees made the call and the player for Clyde has to walk. And credit to Clyde, they could easily have just capitulated. They didn't. They were going for the match. They had a chance right at the end there to equalise, but unfortunately they come up short, and the final score was Edinburgh City 2, Clyde 1. As for the table, well, Peterhead won, so it doesn't do too much for Edinburgh City. They just got to keep winning games and stay in that playoff promotion push, and you never know, they could be there come the end of the season. As for Clyde, well, the defeat hasn't affected them too much, as Bonnyrigg also lost quite heavily this afternoon. But like I say, enjoyed the game in terms of the goals, in terms of what was on display. But in terms of the stadium, well, again, it is what it is. In terms of the ultras, I thought they were absolutely fantastic. The crowd was fantastic as well. I thought there was a really good turnout. So, pat on the back to anyone who was there this afternoon. But anyway, if you did go to enjoy the vlog, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers. So please subscribe free of charge. And like I say, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video from myself. Hit the like button and put your comments down below. And I will bring your attention to my social media. Check out my Instagram as well, where I do post images of myself at stadiums as well as videos. So please check that out. It's the Geordie_Groundhopper. So yeah, like I say, it's all there. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.